Hello, it's just Kevin here, and welcome back to MXGP Pro. And today we are back for a random video on the game. It's been a little bit of a while since we've done a random video, but yeah, this one is going to be very, very important today. So yeah, what we're going to be talking about today is, since I've had the game for quite a while, I wanted to talk about this this thing that we're talking about today. So basically today, I'm going to be talking about if it's really hard or not. So what I mean by if it's really hard, I'm going to be talking about how the game feels, and actually how hard it is, or if it's not hard, or something like that, because I've been playing the game for quite a while, and this was the thing that I really wanted to talk about, because at the moment I have been struggling in the career mode at the moment. I've not been really there for the game, but yeah, this is just my opinion about the game. I know there's probably a few people out there that do love the game, but I do like the game, but I'm just like struggling completely on it, and I don't know why. I might be a noob or something, I don't know, but it was just a really, really good idea to talk about it. So, okay, so we're just going to get into our settings, and then, yeah, we're going to be, we're just going to be talking about actually how hard it's going to be, because it might not even be hard. I don't know, but yeah, we're going to, I just want to see, actually how hard it is, basically, like how hard the game is going to be. So it's been a bit of a while since I did a random video, so I just wanted to talk about it, just because I've been playing the game. I think I played it for over a month ago now, so it has been quite a while, and I just wanted to basically talk about actually how hard the game is. I just wanted to give my opinions about what the game normally is. So basically, it's a bit similar than MXGP 2 because they did run this game on Unreal Engine. So I think the reason why they did that is because they made it a bit better on Unreal Engine to make powers completely better. So today we're just going to be talking about actually how hard I like the game and how easy I do like it. Because basically when I first played the game, I was quite a little bit all over the place. I didn't really like it when I was doing that. Just because basically when I started my career mode, if you did see my first episode in career, you'll have seen my first horrible race, and I did do a few Grand Prix. And I didn't really like that either, so I was actually struggling in that. And then after that, I did get a little bit more better in the game. And then for some reason, I just started struggling for some reason in the career mode. I just started to not do very, very well for some reason. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, I just have no idea why I was struggling for some reason. But yeah, but I do like the game at the moment though, but I was just really, really struggling on it, and I just don't know why I were for some reason. But hopefully it's going to be a good one today, because I'm going to be seeing how it goes anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna see, by the way, so I'm not sure how hard it's going to be. So I just want to basically talk about actually how hard the game normally is. So I think it is a little bit difficult, because basically when I first got the game, I didn't even realise how hard it was going to be, because I thought it would have been really easy. Like when I compared from playing MXGP 2, that one was a bit easier, and then when I played this one, this one was just really, really hard for some reason, and I don't even know why it were. I don't really know for some reason. The most important thing I've been struggling on this game, I think it's something to do with crashing situations. Just because on crashing, I've been really, really struggling on doing lots of crashing, because I've not been winning many races. I have been getting a few podiums and stuff like that, but I've just not been really there for winning, and I don't know why. Also, I've had a few bad results lately as well, so that kind of feels make it a bit hard. But is the game hard? I think the game is really hard. I know that's my own opinion, but I think the game is hard. And I know that I don't want to say that, because if I say that, I might not be doing the game anymore. And I want to do the game, because I wanted to do it on my channel, just because I do love MXGP at the moment. But my opinion is, I just think it's a bit difficult to play. But I still want to play the game, but I just will be struggling around a little bit. And it is a little bit easy, but I think on the bright side, it's just really difficult to play, because the movement on the game is is not really good for some reason. Yeah, I just don't really like the movement of the game. Just because one thing I've noticed about this MXGP is it's quite difficult to overtake AIs. Because basically in the number 2 version it was not that, it was actually quite easy to overtake riders, but I've noticed in this one that the AIs always get in the way. And I don't know why, for some reason. Like, they always keep getting in the way, I always keep overtaking them, and it's just really difficult, because, like, one thing I don't like is, like, you get the, oh, someone's just crashed. Yeah, you get the outside barrier as well. And that's one thing I hate, because, like, when you go off the track, you have to restart where you were, and that's one thing I hate, because basically you lose a lot of time when you go really wide and when you restart, and that's one thing I hate. And that's another thing why I've not been winning races, and that's another bit that I don't like it, because that bit kind of makes it a little bit difficult when I'm like overtaking a rider, or maybe if I'm crashing or something. That's another thing that I really hate. But yeah, there is a few reasons why, and that's another thing I don't like, because the AI are just really difficult to overtake for some reason. Like, if you're like really close to one, or something like that, that's when it'll be really difficult to overtake a rider. For example, you might even collide into a rider when you overtake them. So that might even be a little bit difficult when you end up colliding into one, or something like that, when you're going into like a corner or something like that. So that's another thing that I really hate about the game. It's just because that, like, when you're like overtaking maybe a decent rider or something like that, and that's when it'll be completely difficult to overtake one as well. And also when you've crashed as well at the back of the grid, one thing I've noticed as well is when you're like right at the back of the grid. One thing I've noticed as well is, like, you don't get as much time from the AI, because I think they've really improved the AI on this game. Since this game's had updates, I think they've really improved this game. I don't know whether that they have, because I've noticed from a couple of weeks back when I was playing it, I've noticed that, like, every time I've crashed them at the back of the grid, I've not been getting a lot of time with AIs lately. Like, basically the AI are just really strong on every single track, and I think they've improved the AI so well on this game. Like, since they've had all these updates, they've improved it really well so far, and I'm not even really kidding on that, because I think they've done some really good improvements of doing the AI, and that's another thing that they've really done on this game. Is like, basically, like, for example, when you overtake a decent rider, it's just like really easy to overtake someone, but like basically maybe if you're like crashing into one or something like that, when you lose a lot of time, you basically do lose a bit of time a little bit when you're crashing into a rider, or maybe whether you're colliding into maybe 2 riders or 3 riders or something like that. Basically just how many people you've collided into or something like that, and that's another like difficult thing I don't really like, because basically that's just another difficult thing. And that's another thing that I have been really struggling on at the moment, basically overtaking a decent rider and then like getting right to the front, because like getting to the front is really difficult as well, because you need to get past all the riders, and it's really difficult to get in the lead, because like the AI that's in second place, he don't leave you alone. I know that's like part of the race, but like basically if you want like a massive lead, he doesn't like really leave you alone for some reason, and that's what I really don't like. So that's another thing that's a bit difficult about the game, because basically I just think it's really difficult, especially like if you maybe go wide and maybe an AI gets past you or something like that. Like, it's just a little bit difficult to overtake like the rider that you've gone through, and then basically when you've overtook the rider, it's a bit difficult to be able to get like to overtake him back. So yeah. So that's technically another thing that I technically really hate about the game. The game is okay. The gameplay is really good. I think it is a lot more better than number 2. I think the gameplay is a lot bit more better. Only the bits that I do struggle on the game at the moment is number 1, overtaking a rider. So that's really difficult. Overtaking a decent AI. Another difficult thing is when you overtake a rider. So basically, when you go into like a decent corner, that is difficult to overtake one as well. And there is kind of like a few more problems about the game as well. Also, when you go to like the start line, it's quite difficult as well. And then also when you crash, you lose a lot of time to like get onto a rider as well. Another thing is like when you're right in the lead, basically the rider won't leave you alone. Yeah, that's another difficult thing I don't like. Because like basically, if you want to get like a decent like lap time or something like that, like basically the AI might end up getting in the way, or maybe the AI might be like right behind you, and he might even collide into a corner or something like that. Because I know that's happened a few times. When I wanted to get a decent lap time, and the AI just got in completely in the way. But yeah, the AI they are strong. But like basically a track that they're not really good on, they always get in the way, and that's what I really don't like. But apart from that, though, I think the game it's got to be in the middle so far. They might be doing some more updates on it, but yeah, I think it is still a good game though. I think the game is still improved at the moment. I don't think it's really like big on improved, but I think they have made the game a little bit more better. That's technically my opinion. That's technically my opinion anyway. So I think they've done a little bit more on it, but they've just not really done as much on it completely. So now I'm gonna be talking about some not really good things. So basically, like overtaking a decent ride is fine, and like the stuff as well. Also, like winning races and stuff like that is really easy as well. So that's another good thing I do like about the game, is because like when you're like maybe winning races or something like that, that's a really good thing to be able to do as well. And also like maybe like AI's bunching you out the way and stuff like that as well. And that's another most hated thing I really hate on the game as well. They have got some really good interesting things about the game. The customization's brilliant on this game. I do love the customization. The customization's brilliant on this, so that's really cool. Also doing like proper racing as well is really good as well. And also qualifying. Now, I'm going to be talking about qualifying. So basically in qualifying's difficult for some reason. I don't know why, but for some reason, like when I'm in qualifying in Korea, that's another thing that I have been struggling on, because I've not been getting a decent time. So when I'm basically in qualifying, I've not been really getting as many lap times, because like basically the AI, they are so good on it on qualifying. I don't know why they are, but like I think one time in one of my episodes I meant, is I got a decent lap time, and the AI just completely went past that lap time I got, and I thought, oh my goodness me. And then basically I did the lap time again, but I didn't even get to it. Like the AI just completely beat me on that lap. And I didn't really like it. I just didn't really like it when they got that decent lap. And then on all the other laps, I managed to do really well, but on that lap I just didn't do really well on it. And yeah, they literally they were just so good on qualifying. Like I don't think they're too bad on qualifying, to be fair, like getting a decent lap time or something like that. But I gotta say that they've really improved the AI on qualifying. I gotta say that they are a little bit more better improvement on qualifying, to be fair. They're probably not that difficult on it, to be fair. But like basically the moment that they've done it, I think they've just done it really difficult. So like technically when they've like improved it, I think they've done really well, to be fair. Yeah, I think they've just done really well on the game so far, and I know that I'm not really judging that at the moment, but I think they've just done really well on it so far. And I think they've just done a really good thing so far on the game, and I think they've just done a really good improvement on it, because basically the AI are a bit stronger now when you compare them before, and now they've done them in a really big improvement. And now they're just completely strong as what they were before. Because like when I did my first ever video on it, technically the AI were really slow, and then technically they did some little updates on it, and they technically just really improved it. They just completely did that, and then the AI just got wasted away, and then they just started to get a little bit more easier. And then technically that's when the AI got a little bit more better. So yeah, so that's why the MXGP Pro is hard, and at the moment, hopefully I don't do it too difficult, because in Korea, I've been doing terrible in Korea. I don't know why. For some reason, my races in Korea have been going pretty horrible. I am still second in the championship, but I've just not been there for some reason in Korea. So hopefully next episode in that, I'll hopefully get a little bit more better, because I definitely need to get a bit better at Korea, because I've been doing horrible. Like technically, some races I've been doing very good, some races I haven't even done completing. But yeah, hopefully in career I will get a lot more better with that. But now I'm going to be talking about what my opinions of why I do like the game. So I do like the game. I think the game is pretty good in my opinion. So the most good things I do like about MXGP Pro is it's got great customization. The bikes are absolutely incredible. They've got some really good bike choices. Customizing your gearing is absolutely brilliant because I realise that customizing is absolutely brilliant on this game. You basically do get a lot of customization. The most annoying thing is, by the way, is it does cost a lot of money, which is the most annoying thing. But apart from that though, the customization is just brilliant on this game. Like I know that I've only been doing a little bit of customization at the moment, like you can't tell on my rider. But apart from that though, that's how much customization I've been doing because I've not been doing as much customization. I've been doing a little bit of it, but I want to get into the game a little bit more when I start winning races. I will get a little bit more customization because that's another thing that I've not been doing at the moment because I've not been getting enough money as well to get a lot of gearing or something like that. So I need to get a bit better at winning races, and then that means I'll be able to get a lot of money to be able to customize my own stuff and that. So I definitely need to get a bit better at that. The bike choices are pretty much incredible as well, so that's really good. But and also the gameplay of the game is just really good, especially if you like on maybe time attack. You can just have a roam around and maybe you can have a few crashes or something like that. Grand Prix are fine. Pretty much if I'm like winning a race or something like that, it'll probably be a bit difficult. But yeah, it's just in like career mode I've just been doing really horrible so far. But like if I do get a bit better at career, I will get a little bit more better and get a lot more gearing or something like that. I'll technically will get a little bit more better at my gearing situation, but it just will be completely horrible wrong when I'm trying to focus on the bike or something like that. So yeah. So the question is the game really hard or not? There is a few problems why it's hard, and there's a few opinions why it's not hard. I know I almost nearly hit the barrier on the top of there. But yeah, that is my opinion. So if you guys have got your opinions, please go and let me know in the comments below if you've got your opinions about if you don't like the game or you hate the game or something like that. Like I don't even hate the game, I just think it's a bit difficult. But hopefully I'll improve I can't speak. I'll improve a lot more of it in the future. Hopefully in career mode as well. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do that. Oh, got an achievement. I've just got an achievement for actually winning at Argentina. Yeah, because basically when I did that video, I didn't even win. Oh, that's pretty good. At least I got the achievement for winning at that track. So I didn't get it in yeah, I didn't get it in the career mode. But yeah, guys, that is everything that we need to say in this random MXGP Pro video. There's nothing else that we need to say. So yep, so it is a little bit difficult. And it is a bit easy. That's what I've got to say. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to improve on the game a little bit more. I'm going to try and win a lot more races in career. I'm going to get a lot more practice, and hopefully I'll get a little bit more better at the game. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. By the way, I'm going to get a little bit more better, and I'm going to try and improve a lot more races. That's what I'm going to do. So yes, that is everything that we need to say in this MXGP Pro random video. So yeah, plenty more of these random videos I'll be doing on MXGP Pro very soon. Also, I will be doing some in the menus as well, which will be coming up very soon. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one though. So yeah, thanks for watching this random video on MXGP Pro, and I will see you all later. Bye.